Mpirical provide compelling, interactive learning across a range of delivery options. Live on site, live online, or online anytime, we have a training course that is ideal for you. For a no-obligations chat about your training requirements, contact us at mpirical.com.
In the Release 16 specifications from the 3GPP, they, along with the Broadband Forum and Cable Labs, have introduced a new concept for 5G, termed Wireline Access. And as the name would suggest, it's using cable or broadband networks to access into the 5G core network. So let's just take a look at this in this short 2-minute video. Well, we can see on the screen then a rather simplified version of our 5G networks. Starting with our device on the left-hand side, in this case our traditional mobile phone, moving across to the GMB, which represents our 5G radio access network, and then up towards the 5G core network, in this case just being represented by 3 different functions: the AMF, the SMF and the UPF. Now it's also to point out here that a particular interface we've now alluded to here, referred to as N1, will also be in existence across the standard 5G connection. N1 being from the device itself over, which we refer to as the access network, up towards the AMF. For this reason we refer to this as NAS, or non-access stratum signaling, and it deals with things like registration, mobility procedures and things like security. Okay. Therefore, we can now see on the diagram the way that our user data will be carried across the traditional 5G network, from the device up to the GMB, and then over to the UPF, the user plane function, and out to the data network, for example, the internet. So, what's this got to do with wireline access? Well, with the wireline access then, we're going to introduce a new network node, termed in this case the 5G residential gateway. And here we can see from the diagram that the 5G residential gateway may actually connect through to our GMB. Note, it will also support the N1 reference between itself and the AMF. So in other words, it can carry out the registration security procedures that we discussed earlier. The 5G residential gateway, however, as the name would suggest, is the gateway for devices inside the home or small office. Be that a television, be that a computer, or maybe a whole host of IoT devices. So typically acting as a router or some form of modem. Once again, this doesn't really indicate wireline convergence. But if we look at the way that the traffic will pass across in this example, we can see here traffic around the local area network in the home will pass through the 5G residential gateway, in this case across the radio interface to the GMB, down to the UPF and once again out to the data networks. However, let's now change things in the case of wireline access and now introduce a new network element, termed the Wireline Access Gateway function. And here we can see this supports the same reference points as the GMB, namely the N2 and the N3. And therefore it's able to carry the traffic up to the 5G core network, in case of user plane traffic, but also signaling. Likewise, as the 5G residential gateway supports the N1 reference points, it can continue to talk to the AMF. But in the case of traffic, we'll see things changing a little bit different. For now, the traffic will pass across the Y4 reference point, which is our wireline network, based on broadband or cable networks, and again supported by the likes of the Broadband Forum or Cable Labs. So now we can see that the traffic will now once again leave our local area network and pass across the Y4 reference to our Wireline Access Gateway function, and from here up to the UPF and out to our data networks. In other words, we are replacing the radio access network from 5G and superseding it here with our wireline access, but still using the same 5G core network such that we can continue to support our converged services. The final thing to look at then is changing or introducing yet another node, this time referred to as the Fixed Network Residential Gateway. This is very similar to our 5G residential gateway, however it will not support the N1 reference point. So in other words, the residential gateway here is unable to communicate with the AMF, our Access and Mobility Management function. As such, we can see from the diagram, N1 and the signalling associated across it will now be the responsibility of our Wireline Access Gateway function. Here then, finally, the traffic now fundamentally passing in much the same way.
Need to know more? Why not visit our store, where you can choose from over 200 hours of video-based training. Alternatively, you can contact us to discuss any specific training requirements you may have.